Good morning, everyone. It's Christine, and it is super early. I have to go help open this morning, but I want to get on here before the day starts because it's been a busy week. I'm still in the middle of renewals and audits and fun stuff for the centers. But anyways, yes, it's game day, football around here. So tonight varsity plays, and so we're going to go watch. Our son's on JV. But today I wanted to talk about the squirrel came out again. And we're back with a squirrel, and you're not going to believe what happened this time. Do you cause commotion and don't even know it? This happened to me. I flew back Sunday night from Colorado. I had a 4-day business training outside of Denver, and I was on my way back, and the most ridiculous thing happened. And I could not believe it. I was on the plane. I got into DFW, and I got on my plane, and we're sitting there. I'm like, why are we not taking off? I cannot figure out why the plane is not taking off. I mean, I'm not flying into our small town until after 10 o'clock at night, and I'm been exhausted because I've been flying for 5 hours and stuff. So anyways, I'm like, why is this plane not taking off? And all of a sudden the guy gets on the plane and he was they always put the best in back. I've decided the best always goes in the back of the plane because that's where I always get seated. So anyways, they put me in the back of the plane, and all of a sudden the guy comes up and he's from the ticket counter and he's like, hey, can I see your ticket? And I'm like, well, why do you need to see my ticket? You clicked me in. And he's like, I'm like, you scanned it. He's like, we've been paging you. And I'm like, what? And he's like, we've been paging you through the whole airport. So my name's been going through the whole DFW airport Sunday afternoon, night, evening. I think it was at 9 o'clock at night. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And the girl next to me is laughing because what happened was he went to go put her tag on her suitcase because they had to check it in. So anyways, he's like, hey, I'll take it and I'll scan your ticket and I'll let you go through. And I'm like, okay. So he scans me on, and I caused all this commotion, and I'm like, man, I didn't even get to enjoy it. It's not like I was running through the airport trying to catch my flight. I've been sitting on the plane the whole time. And even the girl next to me is like, I thought it scanned because he was putting that tag on. And I caused all this commotion. Let's talk about cause and effect. Now I've got this crazy squirrel at my daycare center who's caused all this commotion. The squirrel took my sock and ran off of it one day after water play off the fence. Then the squirrel was getting into my dumpster and standing intimidating my staff. And now you're not even going to believe what the squirrel did. Last night, my staff went out to go through. I bought a bigger dumpster. If anyone didn't know, at my center, I switched out dumpsters to a bigger one so we could close the top and it stayed closed because the smaller one kept getting caught in the grass. We couldn't close the dumpster. And my employee goes out there and she goes to flip the dumpster lid open. The squirrel was in the dumpster and it couldn't even go out. There was a hole in the bottom corner. It's blocked, so the squirrel couldn't get in that way. No, the squirrel actually chewed through the top of the dumpster. The plastic, the hard plastic, the squirrel made like a half circle and chewed through it. I mean, this squirrel's caused so much commotion, I can't even imagine. So the squirrel chews through the dumpster, the top part, my employee opens it up, the squirrel jumps out, has a napkin with peanut butter on it, and is flying away from her, like just run it, and then drops it and runs. And I actually took pictures. I'll probably put it in my stories, but I've never thought I'd have a crazy squirrel around my center. I swear, we have a pet and we're just going to keep it. But anyways, do you cause commotion and not even know? We've got daycare kids that they're young. They don't even think about the stuff they do. And they cause commotion in the center and they don't even realize it. I think sometimes in life, we don't take time to look back at ourselves and be like, hey, was that a good choice or a bad choice? Should I have worded that a little bit differently? I may have stirred up some stuff and didn't even plan on it. Oh, that probably wasn't a good idea. So think about your words and your actions. Do you cause commotion and don't even know it? Or like me, they're paging me at DFW airport and I had no clue. So anyways, think about that. Anyways, y'all have a great day. I hope you have a great weekend and I'll talk to you next week. Thanks for watching. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Mary. Have a good day.